Okay. It's literally no change. I didn't like take a break in between these recordings. I hope I not display them. I post them in the right order. Right, that should be okay. Let's go. Heal myself real quick. Ah, fucker. No, no, she's gonna do a roar. Yeah. Oh. Why can't I pull up? What? I'm gonna have to start this over again. I was trying to pull up my radial menu and it wasn't working. Like, what the fuck? What? I just need to kill them real quick and I was just gonna have a big old potion and then that was it. I guess I should just be using my left arrow. But I don't understand
no turning back now.
if that will do the thing. Okay,
this is a time for action, not word. Let's go.
I need to go this way. Okay. This game don't make sense. I don't understand. I'm just gonna keep dying to Tier Knock, I guess.
Fade Weaver, bring me your power. Sacrifice yourself and seal the fate of your world.
Am I the Fate Sword? Am I the Fate?
Choose your fate.
What is Agarth? Is he? I thought he was a Fate Weaver.
Come closer. Give yourself to me.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, well, this is gonna take me forever. Are you drooling? There's like liquid coming out of your mouth. You would think with all that fire, there would be no drool or saliva. It would just all evaporate. You know? Yeah, do your bullshit. I don't get what that is because you're not stealing my fate energy at that time. But then sometimes you do steal my fate energy. Hey, Mr. Faye, Gorda, whatever you're called, could you do something? He's literally just sitting. Could you do literally anything, my guy? Don't I have potions that give me full fate energy? Can I use those? I don't know why I'm just not thinking of this. I have potions that do that, right? I have a few, I think. I mean, I'm already close on this, but could I just, like, cheat the fight? Not cheat it, but expedite the process, I guess. Why do they go on cooldown in my big menu, but if I press the right arrow, they don't. Or the left arrow, my bad.
Do you think you can save yourself, little creature?
Okay, so you summon those. Yeah. Amethyst radial, please. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I'm just gonna fucking destroy you now, because I don't have to deal with anything. I have 7 of these goddamn potions. I'm gonna destroy you. Come on, do a thing. Summon some shit, yeah. Yeah, suck my fate energy out. Yep. Now get fucked. Fuck you, Tiernok. Oh, it was just a little bit more. It wasn't that much.
You are nothing but dust. Why won't you die?
Oh, did I do my thing too early? No, okay, she didn't suck it. I thought she was gonna suck out my energy. Oh, hell yeah. This is... like, the fact that I can just do this and make this fight trivial as hell. I'm so glad I thought of that, because otherwise, I don't know how long this fight would have taken me, honestly. Oh, goodness.
Little creature, your freedom from fate is nothing to me.
What are you doing? Just one more potion and you're done. Come on, bitch. Hell yes. Easiest boss fight ever once you get the hang of what you can do. Oh, God. Let me do a big God of War style thing on it. It's literally one hit away. Ow. Are you not just gonna give it to me? I will use another potion for this shit. Fuck you. Hell yeah.
Impossible!
Man, you should have really cleared out all those potions from me, huh? Give me the full shit. I'm still mashing X. I know it's not gonna do anything. Shit!
How could we have known that this would be a new beginning? I wonder now if we should have foreseen this outcome, but who knew then what fate would bring? I would have liked to have delivered this message in person, to see you one final time. That, however, would have been complicated. The order to which I belong had other plans. Were you ever to leave the crystalline fortress? When it comes to you, though, it seems no fate is written in stone. It was only through my assurances that your silence could be counted upon, that either one of us still draws breath. I trust you will not make of me a liar. Were stories of what we have seen to begin to surface in the inns and taverns of Amalur, I would be asked to seek you out. And as we both know, the next time you die, there will be no return. But let us not speak of this. Your life is your own. Go now, and see what fate may bring you, or what fate you may bring. Perhaps one day in happier times, you and I will meet again. Until that day, I remain. Yours, Aelin Sher.
Well, I did it. Oh, I can skip it. Oh. Destiny Defiant. Is that just for beating the game? Yep. Between your belongings. Elsa Postlethwaite? Oh, you don't understand instructions. Straight in the car. Is this the DLC thing that they give me? After, Destiny Dominate. I think that's the one for beating it on the hard difficulty. Why do I even have anything in this chest? Like, I should just sell all this shit. But I'm not going to because I'm a goddamn hoarder. Can't place any of the Odessas. What books can I have? Fish. Storage key. What? Storage key. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict. Who's this from? Oh, this is from Aelin. Perhaps one day we'll meet again. Will I meet her again in the DLC? Because I really like her. I know it's because she's hot and mysterious and all that, but I do just like her character for whatever reason.
Well,
Oh goodness,
well,
it saves.
awake at last. But you're here and the war's all but over. So who are we to complain?
Why did I
was
change my
hoping
hair?
you could tell us. Sidon and I were fighting a few remaining stragglers when all of a sudden they started this unholy wailing.
My hair looks
I
dumb.
guess you must have killed Gadflow, because the Tuatha started screaming and ran away. There are still a few diehards, but they don't have the fire in them, you know? Wasn't much longer before Aelin showed up carrying you over her shoulder. Told me to watch over you, make sure you were okay. She left some kind of note for you, but I know better than to read a private message from the likes of her.
Okay, so that's what I just read. What
There
now?
are still Tuatha who refuse to surrender, but yes, the war is ended. You should have seen the parade in Rathir. As for what's next,
Oh,
that's a tough question. See, a lot of the soldiers
okay.
asked me for readings after the fighting ended, and try as I might, I can't see a fate for any of us.
So now his fate abilities are gone?
Tirnock, you don't expect me to think that Gadflow's god was real, do you? No. No, impossible. Whatever happened down there, though, it changed everything. At least for now.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to tell people Tirnock exists. Yeah, he's a Fate Weaver, not me. Okay, I'm glad nothing came of it. I hope nothing... I'm not gonna mention... This hair's cool too. But I do like mine a lot more, my original one that I selected. That's not the hair I had, is it? This was the hair I had. This reminds me of Brigitte and Samus, who I really love. I really love that haircut. But this is very similar. You know, I'll keep this because this is what I've had. I really... I feel like I should have gone with this, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep it white, I guess. I shouldn't be changing anything, honestly, because I'm gonna forget how it used to be, and then I'm like 50 episodes in or whatever. Not actually. I don't know what episode or video this number would
Good
be.
morning, ma'am. Good to see you up and out of your quarters. This here is the lower hall of the Orbicant. The council has granted this rare honor in light of all you've done for us. For all of
Oh, they
our
gave me a
kind.
house? Did I not
They
already
also
have a house
allowed me to
here?
offer you access to the reserve armory, if you would care to have a look.
Shop. Don't need to buy any weapons. I have 5 million gold and the money doesn't even count properly. It just goes... That's silly. Spy's ring. Plus 2 doses. I don't need that. What is this? Bunch of gems. Fate potion. Did I not already know how to make a fate potion? Oh, yes I did. Did I or not? Why are there chests here? That I can loot. This is my house. Wait. Force it. Thank you. Okay. He doesn't sell lockpicks. What use is he to me? I just have armed guards in my house. This is my little abode. Okay, I know there's an upstairs, but I'm not really interested. Doesn't seem like there's much more to see here. I guess I'm going to do whatever that is. Yeah. A bunch of other side quests and such. Where is this main quest at?
If you please.
Just this way? What's this way?
The city watch never rests.
Oh, is it like a boat to go somewhere else? Is there another area or something? Aha! There is. I still haven't been... Oh, I need to go here. I still haven't been to this area, like, at all. I sped through this area. There's so much more in this game, somehow. Like, how is there so much in this game? Fast travel, yeah. Also, I looked up Aylin Shear, and she is #1 cute, and I started looking up fan art. But #2, she's super cute. Anywho. Hello, dead body. Why are these guys' names in gray? Does that mean they're not like as strong? I'm going to look at it and maybe I won't change anything. But if my trophies, if there's no trophy for doing anything in hard mode anymore, since I already beat the game in the hard mode, maybe I'll just switch the game to easy so I can blast through and don't have to worry about combat. And I'll just never die again, I'll just always be able to get to the story. There it is. Things are getting worse. Okay, this is not a situation we can ignore. I don't think any other choice but to get the order of fate. I need to talk to Agarth. So she knows Agarth. Agorth. Spider sex. Okay, so now do I need to go talk to Agarth? I do! Why didn't I just show him the letter to begin with? Oh my goodness, I have to go all the way back there. I don't know that I'll do like every quest and everything because I already didn't like stream a lot of quests and I just grinded a bunch of areas. But there are a lot of caverns and stuff to explore. This game is huge. It's really fucking wild. They made such an immense game, and I know it is very primitive and a lot of parts of it probably could have been done better and probably repeat themselves like Dragon Age Origins. But God, this game had so much. It is like kind of a cult classic, but the whole like history of it, because I had never played it until 2 or 3 years ago.
Good day, my lady.
I like looked into it or something. I saw it.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Grace. I am
For
Sergeant
PlayStation
Long.
3.
Melsenshire Command.
You're cute.
I have been sent to fetch you. Your presence has been requested by the Scholia Arcana.
And I started
mean to
playing
speak with
it
you
and
immediately.
didn't get very far. I'm looking for
The old
Agarth.
Fate Weaver. He's not in the city. He's been sent elsewhere on a mission.
He was just here
I don't
2
know
minutes
anything
ago.
beyond that, but I have a feeling the Scholia Arcana.
And then I think it was 2 years ago.
They said it was
Maybe
urgent.
only one
I
and
didn't
a
want to
half or
bother.
something.
Well,
Because I
I've got
think I
my
started
orders.
streaming it quickly after I
Mages
got.
always have their
I
reasons.
saw
I'm
that they
just
had
the messenger.
remastered it, and I was like, oh hell yeah! Because I think I read that
I
they
know
were
what you
planning on
did.
doing that.
We all do.
But
And
the
we're grateful.
game
So many
company or
dead.
whatever that made it,
This truly is an honor.
38 Studio, I think.
Not my place to say, Your Grace. You'll have to take it
This
up
was
with
the
them later.
only game they made, and they
Come
went
along.
bankrupt. They planned on making like an Icarus game or something, or some other game in the works, and that's like the only thing you can find on the Wikipedia article. And then there was stuff about lawsuits and stuff against, I think, Wells Fargo, against a bank, maybe not Wells Fargo. I'm sure I've already mentioned this stuff, or you can just find it on Wikipedia, and it would be accurate information, unlike what I'm giving. Neat. But they just did not have the money to do it, and they somehow managed to get this game out and then shut everything down. Can I just like go grab a bunch of plants over here? Someone gonna be mad if I do this? Is it stealing? Oh.
Hello.
Okay. Neat.
Good day.
Oh, down here. But this game just had so much, and then they released a remaster. It's not like really well known. It's not like a huge that inspired sequels and stuff like Dragon Age and there's Elder Scrolls kind of games. Because they just didn't have the money. They went bankrupt and everyone lost their job from that company or whatever you want to call it. That studio team.
Great service, Fateless One. And I wish my coming here was under
I don't know who did the remaster, if it was the same people or what happened, but they did remaster this game and recently, last month, released this DLC for it.
It's that very attitude, that very disregard for nature that has put us in this
Bitch, I am God.
Fateless One. The gnome must have forgotten your humility when he dragged you back into this world. I am Lord Ambith, leader of the Order of Fate Weavers. I have watched you from a distance with both dread and fascination. Tragically, your greatest feats, the defeat of Tirnoch and the restoration of Mel Senshir,
I don't know what you're talking about. Tirnoch who? Tirnoch don't exist.
So much damage, the tapestry of fate itself has begun to unravel. And now the whole of Amalur threatens to come undone. That is why I have summoned you. The Order has heard disturbing reports from the west, from the region of Mithros. Niskaru sightings. The gathering of a secret brotherhood.
Niskaru are all over the place. I don't know what y'all are worried about.
Rising. As if we needed another one.
I'm right here.
To control the threads of fate has begun a process that will end in destruction. Unless it is reversed. The Fate Weaver, Agarth Ulfric, was sent ahead to gather information, but he will need your help. You must go to Mithros. You must learn the truth, and you must save
I also really like this armor set.
Worse than death.
It just accentuates my body and such. What is this new god?
Remains unclear, but the rumors are troubling. The name Telogris has been whispered in more than one instance. Telogris, god of chaos. Surely this is a mistake, but we must learn all we can.
So in the past day that I was asleep, a new god of chaos has emerged.
If only that were true.
For people to worship.
We must proceed regardless. The cliff pass into Mithros has only recently reopened, and you will need to secure a permit to enter. Secrecy will be to your advantage, which is why we advise you not to reveal your true identity.
Why?
Try not to attract attention.
I'm a god. I killed a god. That makes me a god. Because if you can kill a god, you're powerful enough to be a god. That's how Kratos did it.
It is true. I cannot see your fate, but I choose to place my faith in people not in their destined paths. May you make good choices.
You're wrong about me.
This is your chance to prove me wrong.
I don't need to prove anything to you, fuck whore.
Amalur is always changing. And as every ballad ends, another one begins. A new thread in the tapestry of fate. This is one such story. It is the story of a young apprentice, his doting master, and a god who sought to reforge our world in chaos.
I like how his apprentice just fucking yeeted off.
A hero will be all that stands between order and ruin.
I wish I could dual wield a fucking hammer and sword. I'd do that all the time.
Is a burden from which you are freed, or to which you are sworn. And sometimes, not even fate can keep the monsters at bay.
That's an interesting one. Fate's Warning here. So this is the new DLC that only just recently came out. Because they did somehow make those other DLCs for this game back when it came out. It's just very interesting that this... I don't know if I call it an indie studio, I guess so. Because they only had the... I don't know. They didn't have like a lot of funding, and they made, if you read the history, apparently one of the main writers like developed and went in depth on like thousands of years of history into this world and what it would be like and why it's the way that it is. I'm gonna just run through this place real quick. Can't fast travel from here.
Hello.
Just so I can get fast travel points, and I guess I'll end the stream eventually. And start it, or not stream, god damn it. Anyways, one of the writers, I don't remember his name, and I don't know how true this is. Again, I read this all online. It could be totally wrong. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, honestly. But he apparently just had notes on thousands of years of how things got to be the way they are here. Just so much history and lore for this. And it's insane the amount of time and effort that goes into these things. Not to say this was like a failure or anything. Clearly it's done well enough that people bought the game enough and wanted a remaster to some extent. I know they do remakes and remasters of games that really don't deserve it, like fucking Skyrim for the umpteenth time, and I'm never not going to be pissed about that. Anywho, but that's Bethesda, who has a bajillion monies. I don't know who did, again, I don't know who did the remaster of this game, or who was in charge of it. I don't remember what that one studio is called, but I don't think they did this one. The company who did the Shadow of the Colossus one, which I should play because I own it. But they did a really good job on that, and it looks really great. I think they're working on some independent or IP independent property that's not a remaster. So I guess we'll wait and see on that. I don't know for sure, and I don't remember what the company or studio is called. But I think they are owned by Sony or a subsidiary of Sony in some way, which again could be wrong. I'm just talking a whole lot of nonsense. One thing I do know, though, is that PlayStation or Sony released that they are going to have the PSVR, not an exact date of when they're going to have it, but they're definitely going to make it, which I already knew and figured. And I'm glad for, because my PlayStation VR, I don't know if mine's just bad or there's like a new model or what, but I feel like it's garbage. Like, it just looks bad. I don't know if that's just me or the games, because I did Skyrim VR, and it just looks terrible. Like, it's not high definition. I guess I'm just used to my big TVs having their great visuals and such that they can process. But the screen in that is garbage. I don't know the specification. Well, I can read them, and it said there was an OLED screen or whatever in there. I don't know exactly what that means, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm glad they're making a second one, and I will likely buy it when it comes out. Maybe at the end of the year or something. I assume it'll be more readily available to purchase than a PlayStation 5 was. But who knows, maybe they won't have any of them for sale for 3 years.
The wars of Glir Rathwin came crashing to the ocean's turmoil. Our people, despaired and battle-weary, hiding from the ogre's fists, saw Beala Tirin atop the revered spire, dressed in priestly garb and circled by a camp of mages. Wise Tirin called forth the grace of Lyria, her beauteous song, paragon of the ethereal. The people climbed to her side, a summit cloister of spell-woven forces. She smote the Jotun from the hallowed pinnacle, and never again did they return. Rathir, she named the place where sharp rocks break the water's surface. This home for all Dokkulfar, the lunar crag of Lyria, founded in the 14th year after the parting.
What was I talking about?
The buds bloomed and the willows wept.
Oh yeah, also I watched, I don't remember if I mentioned this. But I watched the Dota TV show that's on Netflix, the first book, and the second book is coming out sometime this month, I think.
You scour the sand for the talisman of fate,
I feel like I haven't talked about it because I would really get into it. I've never played Dota. I know nothing about that world or any of the characters in it in any way. I have not looked up like any lore about it or anything. But the animation in that show is outstanding looking. It's in a lot of places. It's just that certain choices they made for whatever reason are absolutely garbage. Like, spoilers, at the end of the first episode, the main character dies, and he and his soul and a dragon soul get combined, and he somehow lives, which gives him this weird ability to turn into a half dragon. Sometimes he goes full dragon, and loses control. Sometimes he goes half dragon and mostly loses control. But the half dragon thing looks stupid as shit. Like, it is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. And I've complained to my wife about this. She agrees. It looks like Incineroar mixed with some Ben 10 creature. I don't remember what the names of the Ben 10 creatures are.
the Lord of Tides, the
That's not my fault.
King, the bandit prince of Melaglir. He forged from blood a sword of sin to
What
cut
is
and
this
rend
castle?
and sear. From
The fuck?
hardened hearts his people wept, tears to flood from stone unbroken.
But I really hope they change that in some way. Because the animation is great. The story is pretty good. Certain parts that I could or would like to change in some way. But that's just like one of the main things that, number one, makes no goddamn sense as to why he turns into a half dragon thing, and also why he fucking looked like that. Because it's the dumbest thing. And I get it, I'm not an animator. I can't draw or create anything that looks half as good as that. And that thing looks dumb as shit. But still, like, I'm also not an animator who spent years of my life doing that and being an art director. I know that the animators they didn't just make something, like someone greenlit that, and whoever allowed that creature drawing to exist is wrong. Also, there were a few things, like I think a few times they had just errors in their animation, which if anyone who knows Legend of Korra, I'm pretty sure I read that it was the same people, like 99% sure. It's the same animation studio. There's that infamous, I guess, thing of where Toph has 6 fingers because they accidentally like drew 5 fingers, but she's also pointing an index finger. So if you look closely, she has 6 fingers technically, which is funny. It's just little things, like an animator just forgets that, which is whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not as big as the stupid Incineroar dragon thing. But I believe there's one point where someone gets hit by an arrow on like their right arm or their left arm, and then when they're seen later, and it hasn't healed or anything, there's still a mark, but it's on the wrong arm that it wasn't on before, and it's like, if you don't notice those things, it's fine, but when you do notice them, it really stands out. But again, the overall animation in that show, it's absolutely great. The opening sequence where there's like the arrow shot into the sky and glittering down is very pretty. The dragon fight in the first episode where the fire and the red fire and green fire like attack and meet each other because of this dragon v dragon fight, really good looking. And what's her name? Not Miriam or whatever.
An endless night the brothers' war did wreak upon the broken land, until the sorrow lord arose, the grieving night to make a stand. The hammer of Akatha rose, and fell, and rose again. He took the throne of Kandrian.
Oh yeah, the fire in that, and like the opening sequence, it looks very good. Oh yeah, she wouldn't have a voice actor attributed to her because she's a mute in the show. What is her name? Marcy, that's it. Her hair is so cute, and she's, for whatever reason, like as strong as a goddamn elephant because she like lifts a dude up. She's so goddamn powerful. I love her. She's really great. Oh, it's one of these. I haven't seen y'all in a while. But that show just overall pretty good. And again, I don't know anything about actual Dota lore, so I don't know what it draws from and how well it does. I'm sure I probably did mention already, but I watched season 2 of The Witcher. The acting is good and everything, and I love it. And Henry Cavill's great. I had problems with the first season, but I have a lot more with the second season. Just because of characters they kill. Because the whole thing about it was when that show first was announced, they were like, it's not drawing from the video games, it's gonna be a representation of the books. But I don't understand why they don't just make the book visual. Because that's kind of all people want. I know they want it in a more interesting fashion, and just some people don't have the time or patience to read books anymore. I get it. I haven't even finished the Witcher books. I'm on book 4, 5 out of 7 of them. I don't remember which book I was on, because it's been months since the last time. Anywho, also I did audiobooks for that. I was listening to them while I was at work for most of them. But I just didn't have time to sit down and read, and I don't have the patience, so I get that. But I don't understand why certain plot points are changed. Like, I get it, you want to show certain things, like you have special effects and stuff you can do that are more impressive than a book. I get that. But they make story-driven choices, like they kill characters, or certain characters are in scenes or something that they're not in the book, as well as they straight up just make up stuff for the book, or for the show that never happened in the book. And I'm like, why? The books are clearly interesting, people clearly love them, people are clearly into this. Why don't you just not? And they just do really... I'm not going to give any spoilers for it. Have I been here and opened this chest? How's that possible? When was I here? Oh, this was the place I ran through, wasn't it? Yeah, because I've got... Okay. I have been here. I just fucking zoomed through it because I was really not in the mood while streaming or something like that, and I just fucking bounced. I remember now. So now I got a fast travel point in each of these. I should go to this area again at some point. I should go to every area again. There's so much to this game that I just did not see or also did not show. But it's a really great looking game, honestly. There's so much to this game. I can't fast travel when there's hostiles in here. Fuck off. They don't know I'm here. They're not attacking. It's fine. I am technically done with this game, though. I'm not, like, actually done. I'm gonna play it a lot and record more of this DLC and everything. Eventually. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. But I'm not just never gonna post another one of these again. What am I like on time? Okay, we're fine. Let's go see Garth. But I have technically finished the main story of this game. I say technically, I have actually, it's not a technicality. But there is a lot of DLC stuff and other quests I could just look at and do, and I can drop my difficulty. Well, I don't know if I can, maybe there is a trophy for doing the DLC in hard mode as well. But I'll get to that eventually.
Well now, how are you?
Where am I?
Oh, no, can't be. I stand in the presence of greatness. If only my friends could see this. You're famous. They're making dolls of you. Did you know that? For the kiddies, I mean. Well, I have a few, just for me. Not in a strange way or anything.
But just, are we making sex dolls of me or what? I want a cut, okay? That is my likeness. It's my copyright. I get a cut, okay?
Ah, the call of the West. Cold out there. You want to pack something warm. I've thought about going west myself. I hear it's a new frontier out there. Open land. Nobody telling you what to do, whom to fight. Most of us could use a fresh start after all this fighting. I'd love to see the mountains. Maybe search for the lost city of Groundhold. Well, here you go. 1 Mithros permit. Now don't go selling that on the black market. Honestly, don't. I'll get sacked. I'll be here.
Well, that was easy.
A moment, love. I'll be right with you.
Oh, she's a waitress. This is a restaurant. Okay. Also, I didn't say anything about who I was, did I? He just was like, "You're famous. I know you." And the guy earlier was like, "You should be really secretive and not tell people who you are." That dude just knew who I was from the doll likeness, I assume. Okay, how do I get there? Where do I need to go? Do I need to go to, like, the dock? And they'll just take me there in a boat? Can they? I mean, it does just cut off, but how do I get there? Do I go through the mountain? I do go through the mountain. Ah, water hall down. I remember this place very well for unknown reasons. But also, there are a lot of side quests. I won't do, like, all the errands and stuff, because there are a lot of those, I know. Just for grinding purposes. But there are, like, not main story, but important side quests. Especially that Crown of Summer one or whatever I was supposed to do, like, 20 levels ago. Because I started it when I got to the Court of Summer or whatever it is. Court of Autumn, it's Court of Fae, something, I don't remember. Because I needed to talk to them or something. I don't remember the story of this game. That was a year ago in my actual life. If you want to know what happened, just fucking watch the videos. Because I'm not going to. Also, my inventory's full, so I should do something about that. Oh yeah, I let these guys live. Right. Ooh. I think I'll just get there and then stop. Hopefully it's a fast travel point, because I probably want to go sell some shit, because my inventory's full. Oh, there's a little group of people here.
Don't steal my spot.
Your spot? What? I don't know. I've just been like rambling as I do. I'm just thinking. I think of Dragon Age a lot. Not that this game is like anything like Dragon Age, and I'm really waiting for the fourth one to come out. But I really wish Origins had a remaster or something. I want to stream that or record it in some way. I could technically stream it because I do have the Razer Ripsaw capture card. And I think I would just need to buy a mic separate from this. I'm pretty sure I could stream or record it in some way. Maybe I'll look into that eventually, but it wasn't working great and I was having troubles beforehand. How am I supposed to get that? Aha! Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make a manual save here, and then just call it here.